got so many effects of chemotherapy. My nails became black. Then my hair came out. This is just a wig, my dear. This is just a wig. My hair came out. So this is me when I don't have a wig.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depends on where you're watching from. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Malika Kenya, and it's a beautiful day, guys, and you have to brace yourself because today's video is one of a kind video. It's a very different video that we are doing. I have met someone, and I think after meeting her, she has become a friend, and she has a very beautiful story. She was telling me the story, and I was like, why don't you share this story with my viewers, you know, if she's okay with it? And she was like, yeah, why not? Let me share this story with your viewers. And she's here with you. She's here with us, I mean, guys. And I just want, I want us to hear her story from herself. But first of all, before we go far, I want her to introduce herself and tell us just a little bit about her life. You will understand. Stay tuned in, you will understand what you're talking about. So Joy, welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, introduce yourself to MALIKSQUAD. They are known as MALIKSQUAD.
It's okay, thank you so much. Joyce Nekesa Hacho. I'm a lady, Kenyan lady, 35 years. I'm a mother. I'm a mother of one daughter who is 7 years old. I'm a teacher by profession. And I'm a single mother. Yeah.
Wow, we relate so much. That is why I like when we were talking, when she was telling me about her life, and she's like a single mom, I was like, yeah, me too. How are you doing this life? So, Joy, I see you. I've seen your story, of course.
Yes.
Me, I know your story.
Yes.
They don't know your story.
Yeah.
And we're going to, that is why we are here today, right?
Yes.
For you, you're going to encourage someone here,
yes,
because we have so many people going through what you're going through.
Yeah.
Guys, what I'm trying to say is Joy is, I don't know, she's not I'm not supposed to say a survivor because you're still into it, right?
Yeah.
So you tell us that part, because I don't want to say something that is not there.
It's okay.
Yes.
Now this is my story. I was diagnosed last year with breast cancer, stage 3B. It was around April. I felt a lump on my left breast. So I thought it was just hormonal therapy for women. So I didn't took it seriously. So from April, I was just like, that lump was there, but it wasn't serious. I used to go to work as usual, but it reached a time. It was around July. Then that breast, it became so painful. So I just went to the chemist, bought some drugs, and I took them. So I thought it was just a simple thing, and it was going to
disappear
on its own. So after that, I think it was after taking those pills, it took around 2 weeks. So there is another morning, I woke up, and the breast, it was so painful, and the left hand, it was also painful.
Yeah.
So I didn't go to work. I went straight to the hospital. So after that, the doctor examined me, and she was like, madam, from here we are going to do a ultrasound. It was around July. So I went, did some ultrasound.
Yeah.
So after doing some ultrasound, they gave me some drugs, and they were like, you go home, then you'll come back after 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, I went back to the hospital. And the doctor said that according to this breast, we need also to do another ultrasound. So the second one.
Yeah.
So I did. After doing the second ultrasound, the doctor was like, no, we need to go and see the surgeon, because I think this thing, it is serious. I don't think if at all this tumor is
it's going to go on its own.
Yeah. So he was like, we are going to take you to the surgeon. Then from there, the surgeon will tell us what to do.
Yeah.
So after going to the surgeon examined me. After examining me, and he was like, Joy, we are going to do mammogram. Yani things happened
So
one
fast.
after the other.
Yeah.
And it was so fast. Like I was like, what is going on? Yani after first ultrasound, this is like second ultrasound. Then from the second ultrasound, we went and saw the surgeon. So after seeing the surgeon was like, it's okay. You need to go and do what? You need to go and do mammogram. So things were happening, and I was like, hey, I don't think this thing can reach at this far. So I went and did some mammogram. After doing mammogram, and the doctor was like, Joe, you need to go and do biopsy. After seeing the results, you need to go and see you need to go and do biopsy. That was I told me to go for biopsy. I went for biopsy in Eldoret, MTRH. So after the doctor took the samples from my left breast, so after 21 days, the results came. So I went for the results. Back in my mind, I was okay. Like this thing was just, maybe it was just a hormonal thing. I wasn't going for cancer results. So I went to Eldoret, took the results. So after I was given the results, I went to see the doctor, and it was in a brown envelope. So the doctor took the results, and she was like, Joy, you have cancer. You have cancer, and you need to go and do the staging. It was so emotional. I felt bad. I felt like my world is ending. You can imagine, like at the age of 35, you're having one kid. All your life you've been struggling.
Yeah.
So it is now that you've started settling, and here comes cancer.
Yeah.
And you're like, where did I go wrong? What did I miss in this life? I went into depression. I thought of killing myself and my kid. It wasn't a good thing on my side. So that day, I took a phone and called a friend, and I told him what is happening. It was like, you come home, then we shall talk. I have my parents who took care of me after my father died. So they were like, Joy, come home, we need to talk. So I went home, they talked to me, they prayed for me, and I was like, it's okay. So after that, after going into depression, I talked to different friends came in, the church came in, my colleagues came in that day, after that day now. So I called myself for a meeting, and I was like, Joy, you're not going to die. You're going to fight, You're going to fight, you're going to be there for this girl. You're not going to die. So from there, I remember it was on Thursday.
Yeah.
It was on Thursday. So on Monday, I went back to Eldoret. I went back to Eldoret for treatment. But in a public hospital, there is a lot of patients who suffer from that breast cancer or cancer disease. So I wasn't able to talk to the doctor. I went back to Bungoma. I went there like 3 times. It is only the breast cancer doctors that are only there on Thursdays. So I went there like for 3 Thursdays, and I didn't see a doctor. So there is a friend of mine who advised me to go to a private hospital in Eldoret. So we ventured into Eldoret Hospital. So from there, we saw a doctor. Then from there, the doctor said, you need to go and do the staging. we need to know the stage. Then from there, we shall start the treatment. So I went, did some scans, then brought back the results, and she was like, this is stage 3B cancer. So we need to start the treatment immediately. And we are going to start with chemotherapy. So it is a new thing. You don't know what is happening.
Yeah.
Like, you're just there. Life is taking into different shapes.
You're not even given time to process everything.
No.
Like, things are happening so fast.
And you're like, what is this life? What is the meaning of life? You don't know now. You are just there. So after the doctor told me, Jay, it is stage 3B, you need to start the treatment, I was like, it's okay. So back in my mind, I knew I'm just going to do chemotherapy.
Yeah.
That is all. Then from there, I'll go back to normal. I wasn't sure, like, it will take time. So the doctor told me I'm going to do 8 sessions.
8 sessions of chemotherapy?
Yeah, of chemotherapy.
Okay.
It's like, it's okay. So on 11th October, that is when I started chemotherapy.
October last year, 2023, okay.
And I can tell you, my dear, it is not easy. That thing, it is not easy. It is not easy. With chemotherapy, a lot happens. Those chemicals, those chemicals, they can make you even, you don't know yourself. Because the hair comes out. That is one thing. You lose appetite. Another thing, the doctor tells you, like, so when you're going to start your chemotherapy, even your sight, even your tests, it will go away. But after you finish the treatment, that is when you'll become normal. But for now, my dear, I'm telling you the truth, things are going to be different. And for ladies, sometimes you don't even receive your monthly period because of chemotherapy. So on 11th, I started my chemotherapy. I was strong, and I was full of positivity.
Yeah.
I started the journey, and before starting this journey, I was like, God, you need to be there for me. Yeah, because I have to finish this race, and I have to be fine. One day, I want to be a fighter. Yeah, I want to be a hero in this game. Yeah.
Now you're in a battle.
Now
it's between you and cancer.
Yeah, it is me and cancer.
Yeah.
And with cancer, you are like maybe 98% it is death. It is only 2% that you can survive. But me, I was like, no, I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to be a survivor. I'm going to be a fighter.
Wow.
One day in my village, I'm going to tell people my story.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell people my story, and I'll encourage somebody somewhere that even if you have cancer, you can go for treatment and you'll be fine.
Yes.
When people tell you that cancer is a curse, no, it is just a disease.
Yes.
It is not a curse. And somebody, I don't know, has done what to you. It is somebody has gone and cursed you. It is what. No, cancer is a disease.
Yeah.
And when you treat it right, you'll get well.
Yeah.
So I started my chemotherapy. So after doing the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, so the doctor told me, Joy, we need to go and do some scans.
Yeah.
So after doing the scan, we shall check if at all the tumor has reduced.
Yeah.
If the tumor has reduced, we are going to do the mastectomy.
Yeah.
Whereby the mastectomy, they will just remove the whole breast.
Yeah.
So it was around December. That is when I did my December 13th. That is when I did my fourth chemo, and the tumor had reduced by 65%.
Oh wow, that's good.
I was like, thank you, God. So from there we went. The doctor handed me over to the surgeon. So we scheduled for mastectomy on 2nd January 2024. So I went to the hospital on 2nd January. Then from there, the doctor came on 4th. That is when I did my mastectomy. So they removed the breast, So I went home for around 7 weeks. So after 7 weeks, I went back to the hospital. Of course, there are some challenges when you do operation. There were some challenges. The wound, it was painful.
Yeah.
Sometimes the pus was coming out. Sometimes you ask yourself so many questions, and you are like, it reaches a time and you're like, God, why me? Yeah. But thank God, I had friends around me.
Yeah.
They used to encourage me. My church was there for me. They used to come and talk to me. So I can say they are good people because they have been there for me.
You have not been alone.
No, I've not been alone.
No one fights alone.
Yeah,
I've
no one
just
fights alone.
mentioned that and I saw your t-shirt.
Yeah, no one fights alone. All along, I've been having friends around me.
Yeah.
The church members, my family, they have been there for me. I can't say that I've been alone. No wonder I have this t-shirt.
Yeah.
No one fights alone. So after coming home for 7 weeks, I went back to the hospital and the doctor was like, you need to go and do radiotherapy.
Yeah.
I was given 15 sessions.
So that is a different treatment.
That is a
chemo.
different treatment. You remember, I thought maybe from chemotherapy, then that will be the end of the story.
Yeah.
No. So after doing chemotherapy, I went to mastectomy. That is first number 2.
First of all, what is mastectomy?
Mastectomy.
Yeah.
It is total removal of the breast.
Ah.
Yeah, that is total removal of the breast. So they remove the whole breast.
Yeah.
That is mastectomy. So from there, after doing the second phase of the treatment, which is, I can say, already I was in depression. Then from there, stress.
Yeah.
Emotionally, financially, physically, all those.
Yeah.
Like each and every step, you need money.
Yeah.
Not
and
just money. Not just money. A lot of money. You need a lot of money. So I did chemotherapy, then here mastectomy. So from there, the doctor was like, Joy, you need to go and do radiotherapy. So radiotherapy, there are those rays that focus on that side.
The affected area?
Yeah, the affected area. So I was given 15 sessions, which I finished. So after finishing the radiation, I went home for 2 weeks. So, you know, when you finish one phase, you are being given maybe some time to go home. To rest. Then you go back to the hospital.
Yeah.
So after I had finished radiotherapy, I went home for 2 weeks. So after the 2 weeks were done, I had to go back to the hospital. And the doctor told me that you have another phase. You have another phase of the treatment. So it was chemotherapy and hormonal therapy. And she was like, I'm going to give you 18 sessions. 18 sessions of chemotherapy and hormonal therapy. Now that is what I'm doing now.
That is what you're doing now.
Yeah, that is what I'm doing now.
So before we continue, Joy, I have a question.
Yes.
So you've mentioned like different types of treatments.
Yeah.
We have chemo, we have radiotherapy and everything.
Yeah.
And you've said yourself chemotherapy is very, very tough.
Yeah.
And now you're on another phase of chemo.
Yeah.
So comparing chemo and radiotherapy, yourself, through your own experience.
I can say maybe radiation is a bit okay. Yeah,
Than
radiation.
chemo.
Yeah, than chemo. Chemo is something else.
Mm.
I cannot even explain. Chemo is something else on the human body.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it messes with everything in your body. It messes even with your DNA. Yeah, messes a lot with everything.
So now you've been told, like now you're going for another session of chemo. You yourself, you thought like, now I am done. I just need to go and be told, like I am okay.
Yeah.
Like how did you take that? How was that for you?
It wasn't easy. One step after the other, it comes with a lot of emotional. Yeah, it comes with a lot of emotional, and it comes with a lot of depression. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Anytime you go to the doctor and he tells you you need to go in for another phase, and you're like, now where do I go? Where am I going to start? Because you remember I've told you all the way from chemotherapy, have been struggling with finance.
Yeah.
I sold everything I had. I had a land. I had to give it at a throwaway price, because I wanted money. And you know, when you are sick, you are desperate. Yeah, you are desperate. You want to be fine. No one wants to die. Yeah, no one wants to die. So I was desperate. Like, I want to be fine. It has not been easy. It has not been easy. Doing another phase of treatment, which is chemotherapy and hormonal therapy. So with chemotherapy, we've got so many effects of chemotherapy. My nails became black. Then my hair came out. This is just a wig, my dear. This is just a wig. My hair came out. So this is me when I don't have a wig. So each and every phase.
Maybe you can just show them.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
This is my hair. When I'm doing chemotherapy, the effects of chemo.
These are the side effects now.
Yeah, these are the side effects of the chemo. So each and every phase come with a lot of stress. And this stress comes in terms of money. You know, when you are going to the hospital and the doctor tells you that you need to go and do this treatment. So when you go to the billing and that lady tells you this is 100 or maybe and 76,000 and you don't have money. So what are you going to do? So each and every phase comes with a lot of stress. Like for now, my dear, you see the chemotherapy that I'm doing and hormonal therapy, it costs 176,000 per session. Yeah. So you can imagine.
And you're supposed to do how many sessions?
18 sessions.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
So you can imagine. A lot of money. Yeah, so you can imagine somebody becomes stressed. And you know, people don't die because of disease. People die because they lack funds. Exactly. Yeah, people die because they don't have funds. You go for a treatment, it reaches a point where the funds are.
You don't have anything.
You don't have
need
anything.
The treatment.
Yeah, you need the treatment, but you don't have money. Yeah. What do? You give up. Yeah. Yeah. So that is the only problem that, as per now,
that you're going. So financially. Finances, like for you to treat cancer, you need money.
You need money, not just money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money. Yeah. Because chemo needs a lot of money.
And you're not supposed. Is it true that you're not supposed to skip any session?
No, you're not supposed to skip any session. Because when you skip, maybe that treatment you are being given, it is scheduled for 3 weeks. Yeah. So imagine you've gone for 3 weeks, then maybe you don't have money during the 3 weeks. You skip maybe twice or thrice. You see, that drug that you are being given doesn't work in your body. So you don't need you don't have to skip any treatment when it comes to cancer. And cancer, it is very expensive, my dear. All the way from chemotherapy, mastectomy, radiation, then chemo again and hormonal therapy. It needs a lot of money. It needs a lot of money, my dear.
I know it needs a lot of money because by the way, I was checking her documents, hospital documents, and I'm just seeing the figures and I'm like, wow, how are you able to afford this? Now that she's, by the way, are you still working? Maybe you can tell them.
No, I went for a leave because you have to go to work, you need to go to hospital. So I took a leave. And now I'm just at home. Yeah. Because I have to focus on one side. Yeah. So I have to focus on my treatment. I got those people who understood me, and I went for a leave. So now I'm just at home.
You're at home.
Yeah, I'm just at home.
Oh.
Yeah.
So how do you manage, like, because I'm seeing the figures, by the way, that's a lot of money. How do you manage, like, to cater for all this treatment and everything?
I can say friends have been coming through for me. Yeah. Yeah, it has not been easy. Friends have been coming for me. I sold everything I had. Also, family came through. Yeah. But they contributed until it reached a point. They also left. Yeah. Yeah, they also left, even the friends left. So it has reached to a point whereby even going for those treatment, even getting fare to Eldoret, it is a problem.
It is a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem. I went for a loan. I sold my land. I sold everything in my house. And now it is just by the grace of the Lord. Because it reaches a point you don't have anything to sell.
Exactly.
Yeah, you don't have anything
now
to
it's
sell.
just between you and God and your friends.
It is just between me, God and friends. And I'm like, maybe one day somebody will come through so that I can finish my treatment. Because all along I've been with friends and they've been taking up, they've took me all the way from chemotherapy up to now. And I think we are just human beings. It reaches a point they are tired.
Exactly.
They are also tired,
And they also lack maybe genuinely.
They also lack because they have contributed a lot. So it is just me and friends now.
So right now, if I ask you like one of your biggest challenges, according to what you're saying, finances.
Finances,
like treating the disease itself, you need money.
You need money.
Because every other thing I see you're doing, like guys, she has a her Facebook page. She's dedicating it like to, what do you call it, to sensitize and to inform others through her own experience, because herself, she says, like, she has already accepted. She has already accepted that I have cancer, and now it's the fight is between her and cancer. So she's really fighting. I'm going to put the link or to share her screenshot of her page here. Maybe you can reach out to her. And also Malik Squad, this is a story that I felt like through her spirit, like herself, she's just showing you that she's ready to fight the disease. She's ready to fight the disease. The only thing that she's lacking are maybe like, what do you call these tools for the war, right? Which is money. Treating cancer in Kenya, I don't know about any other country. I'm going to speak for my country. It's very expensive. And also we don't have like a place where she can get the treatment here in Bungoma County. So she has to travel to another county to get the treatment, like, so when she starts thinking about finances and everything, you start from transportation, accommodation, maybe from where you're going and everything. And I know it is challenging because I have just seen, I'm going to attach some of the forms that she has shown me, and maybe you talk to them. Maybe someone is watching here and they are able to help you in 1, 2, 3, which is the best way to help you out. Someone is here maybe and they might be able to help you and they don't know how. So you talk to them, tell them like how they can come through for you, and
So maybe if you want to help me, Joyce Hacho Nekesa, and I think after this conversation, the Malik Squad, she's going to put there my number, my phone number.
Yes.
I have a phone number.
Yeah.
So she'll put there. In case of anything, like anything that can help me, I'll really appreciate. Yeah, I really appreciate because treating cancer, it is not easy. Yeah, it is not easy. Playing alone in this field, you need people. You need people to stand with you. Sometimes you can go even to an extent of lacking food in your own home for your kid. So I'm pledging with you people. If somebody can come through so that I can finish my treatment, I'll be so grateful. Yeah.
They are going to come through. I know some people will reach you out.
Thank you.
And when they reach you out, they are going to tell you they are from Malika or Malik Squad.
It's okay.
Yeah, they're going to reach out. I have like a very amazing community. And just with your spirit, you yourself, like, oh my God, I'm not supposed to be saying this, but guys, I'm just impressed of how she's very positive. She's very positive. You come to see her, and then you end up becoming like you're sad and everything, and then she's like, why are you sad? Why, you see how big I am. Have you ever seen like a bigger person who is, and that is the spirit, I think. And maybe what keeps you going?
What keeps me going?
Yeah.
it's all about being positive.
Yeah.
In anything you do, you need to be positive. Then you need to accept.
Yes.
When you accept, things become easier. You start healing from the mind. So when you start healing from the mind, you accept yourself, then things flow. Yeah. You won't have hard time when it comes to treatment. So that is what keeps me going. Then I talk to my God. I tell my God, this is not my battle, it's yours. Fight for me. Yeah, because alone I can't make it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is so good, by the way. I believe, like, when, for me, I have this thing in me that I know, like, I don't need a mediator to be there between me and God. Like, I believe you can pray for yourself and get whatever you want. So I'm not a believer. I'm not saying that it is bad or what. Maybe if you feel like this particular time I'm so weak, I can't even pray, maybe you can get it. But for me, I am a believer of, like, I don't need a mediator to come in between me and my God. I can talk to God directly. I can tell God what I need. And I see, we still share that in common. You know, so any word to anyone out there maybe going through the same situation as you, and also a word to young people, someone who is suspecting maybe this might be it, but they still haven't done anything about it.
I can say cancer is there. Cancer is there. And you people need to go for screening. You need to go for screening regularly. And whenever you feel like you're not comfortable, maybe you have any pain in your body, you need to go for treatment. You don't need to assume. At first, I had to assume. I had assumed for around 4 months. Then after things became worse, that is when I went to see the doctor. So I can tell those young people that cancer is there. You remember those days we used to say that cancer is for those aged people? But now I can tell you guys, cancer is there. And you need to go for screening before it is too late. You need to go for treatment. Then you need to accept yourself. Whenever you are being told that you are cancerous, you have cancer in your body, you don't have to give up in life. You need to be positive about it. Then you need to accept. You need to accept. Then you need to talk to people so that people can encourage you. In my journey, I've been talking to people. I've been talking to people and they've been encouraging me. Now I'm this strong. I'm this strong. So you need to talk to people. You need to be closer to your God, and everything will be okay.
That is so good to hear from you. And like, maybe there's this one thing that you're looking forward to, like, nikipona cancer, this is what I want to do, that is why I have to get well, you know.
Like, you see, in this region of ours, I've seen so many people dying of cancer without knowing what is going on. So I want to be okay. I want to be well. I want to get well. I want to finish my treatment. Then when I'm okay, I want to go to the village. I want to go and sensitize people. I want to go to give hope to that one person who has lost hope when it comes to cancer. You see, so many people in the village, they are dying because they don't know what is killing them. You see, in the village, people are telling us, like, this is a curse.
It's witchcraft.
It is witchcraft. And you know, cancer, it is not even witchcraft. It is not even a curse. This is a disease. So one day, I want to go there and sensitize people. I want to go and tell people cancer is real. And if you're going to treat cancer, you'll be fine. That is what I want to do one day when I'll be fine. I want to go to the village there. I want to go and talk to people. I want to go and tell my people that cancer is there. And here I am. I'm a fighter and I'm a survivor. So you're not supposed to give up. And if you're sick, you need to go and get medication. Oh
wow, that is so good. And for me, maybe a word of encouragement from me is that you're doing good. By the way, you are doing good. you're going to make it. You're going to beat this thing.
Thank you.
You're going to, I feel like you're bigger than the cancer.
Yeah.
This is just something that wants to depend on your body, wants to live there.
Yeah.
Right now it is there, but after some time it's going to be out. You're going to kick it out with your spirit. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I believe in you 100%. And you're going to be there for your kid. You're going to be there for your daughter. You're going to raise her. You're going to see so many generations of viewers, okay? So keep up the good job.
Yes.
Keep up fighting. Yes. We are here with you. We are going to support in any way that we can. Any way that we're going to support you, we will support you. And yeah, so don't feel like you're ever alone or what. In case you want to, like you feel like today, I just want to talk to someone. Today I just want to cry a little bit. You know, we are baby girls. Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
We need to.
Sometimes you feel like crying.
Yeah. And you're like, you know what? I don't feel like crying alone today. I need to cry with someone. Yeah, you know?
Sometimes it is too much.
Yeah.
It is too much.
You know, we're going to be here for you. I'm telling you, you're going to make very amazing friends from here.
Thank you.
I'm telling you, you'll get friends from here. Strangers who are seeing this for the first time, and they're going to become your friends.
Thank you.
And also we have people who maybe you're watching this video and you're a cancer survivor. Maybe you have any advice for our sister here. Feel free to share. I'm going to share her number, which is also on WhatsApp, right?
Yeah.
And also her Gmail. For the we have some people who don't have WhatsApp, they use email. I'm going to share her number and her email address. If you have any word of encouragement, maybe you're not able to assist financially, you can also encourage her. If you have maybe something that worked out for you and maybe you need to advise her on something, please feel free. This is a free space. Feel free to talk to her. And as you can see, she's a fighter. Please leave positive comments in the comment section below. She's going to read all the comments in this video. She's going to read them. And also, if you can come through for her financially, also feel free. I'm sure cancer is not just expensive in Kenya. Everywhere. Everywhere cancer is expensive, treating cancer. So if you can also come through for her financially, as she mentioned earlier, sometimes it becomes challenging. She goes to an extent of lacking food in the house. She has a small child. She goes to an extent of lacking food, you know. So if you can come through for her, she's definitely going to, I'm not supposed to say this, but at least you'll be investing your money whereby you'll see the result, because she's going to beat the disease. Yeah. She's so determined and she's going to beat it. And I'm going to come back here and show you, like, as I told you earlier, she's now cancer free, you know. So we're just waiting for that day to declare that you'll be declared cancer free. And thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
You too.
Thank you so much for having us. Yeah. And I believe, you know, like me, I love talking. We might be here, talk until midnight. So I think we are going to end it here. In case maybe you've not understood anything and you have any questions, I'm going to try answer. Also, she's going to try answer your questions. And I think that's it from me, guys. And I don't have anything else to say. I think maybe you should close the video for us. If there's anything, one last thing you would love to tell maybe your friends, family. And
no, I can just say thank you so much, you guys. And I'm hoping for the best.
Yes.
Yeah, that is what I can say.
You're hoping for the best.
Yeah, I'm hoping for the best. Thank you so much.
And we are also hoping for the best, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.